It's Wednesday. It's 7 p.m. I don't need to tell you what time it is, right? It is Sweat with Brett. We're here. It's episode 11. What we're going to do today is we're going to do legs for days, or at least for the next 30 minutes, okay? So we're going to be working through that. We're working through resistance bands to really focus on the glute and the hamstring exercises. So we're gonna get into that. If we have some time, we're gonna move to hip bands as well. But we got kind of a packed schedule. We're gonna get on this thing right away. So I got my girl, my baby Chelsea in the chat. So she's gonna be manning the chat. Hey Chelsea, guys, give her a thumbs up. Say something to her. She loves doing this. She loves producing this stuff. So without further ado, we're gonna run today. We're gonna run 4 by 40s. So 4 sets, 40 seconds each. What we'll do is we'll get through those exercises, and then when we finish the set, we're going to take a break. We'll talk about some things. We'll kind of talk about some concepts, catch our breath, and then move on again. It's going to be quick pace. It's going to be super fast. We're going to get our sweat on, and we're going to get this thing done, okay? So without further ado, we're going to jump into the first exercise, which is going to be sumo squat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the resistance bands here. We'll get this set up. And what I do is I run this thing out until I start getting tension on the band. I put my weight on my heels, run my toes outward. I'm going to grab the lower band on this, get down in a crouch position with my head up and my chest up, and I'm going to stand up and come through by bringing my hips through it. I'm going to relax my hamstrings, come down, come up with my hips through it, okay? So we're gonna get that set up. I'm gonna put 40 seconds on the clock. We're gonna hit our first set. So a good cadence on this is to count 1, 2 down, 1 up. 1, 2 down, 1 up. And then when you come up, squeeze your booty. Squeeze your booty together. We'll get a little bit of booty exercise out of this as well. 15 seconds. You guys are doing great. Excellent. So we'll take a quick break real quick. Okay, we'll regather ourselves and then we'll get on for set number 2. So if you're new to BC Fit, if you're new to Sweat with Brett, and these exercises become hard, you have to take a break. Don't worry about it. Take your break. It's basically an assembly line going on here. So the next exercise starts, just jump in when you can. We just want you to stay moving. We just want you to keep it in motion, okay? So we're going to start with set number 2 with 40 seconds. Grabbing that bottom band. Relaxing my hamstrings. Tightening my hamstrings. Halfway there. 1, 2 down, 1 up. 1, 2 down, 1 up. Head up and chest up. Okay, finishing up set 2. Gonna catch our wind real quick. Okay, we're ready. Set 3. Bottom band, head up, chest up. We're moving right along. So you did quite the timer, so we're just going to go a couple more reps here. That's not funny. Okay. We'll call that good. Stab it with authority. Okay, so then here we go. We're gonna start right into set 4. We're gonna start in the last set. Then we're gonna take a break after this. That timer's moving, we're good. is breathing. And I really need to, but making sure that we're getting our breaths in. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. 10 seconds left. Okay, we'll stop there. So let me just show a variation, because as we're resting right now, guys. You guys don't have to do this, but I want to show a variation to that exercise, which I typically try to do. If you don't have the exercise bands, that's okay, because we can still have a great body weight exercise just doing the sumo squats off body weight. So the same thing, apart, and we're just going to come down. We're going to come up. Let's say that isn't enough for you. Let's say, gosh, I really want to have some more weight. It's okay. Then what we'll do is we'll do water bottle sumo squats. So really just improvising. You can use just about anything you have in your household to create fantastic exercises. It doesn't have to be all this fancy equipment. It doesn't have to be necessarily the resistance bands. You can get great exercises just from the stuff you already have in your house. So we're going to get our water in here. You know, another thing too, you new moms, exercise with the baby. You know, the baby's a fantastic way. You know, if the baby wants to stay close to you, you want to get your workout in, you can still do those exercises. We can work through this. There's a lot of different ways to create motion, you know, and really to kind of dispel the I don't have times or anything like that. Because I get it, everyone's busy, but the time that you make for yourself is more time, better time that you can use with your family. So we're going to move into Roman deadlifts. Now, Roman deadlift is a great lift because what that is it's a single motion where you're using a lot of balance, using a lot of flexibility. With that, using stabilizer muscles that are going to help you do the exercise a whole lot better. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to come down on one leg. Come back up. This is the exercise. Coming down, we're getting a nice hamstring flex, and we're coming back down. Chelsea, I wanted to grab a dumbbell. Can you grab me one of those dumbbells on the ground there? Thanks. Again, you don't need the dumbbells, but I'm going to use the dumbbells. So it's going to require just a little bit of a balance. So when I move to my left leg, you're going to see the little imbalance is what you're going to see. So we're going to go 40 seconds on the clock. We'll get started. We're just going to go down and come back up. Roman deadlift. So we're going to feel this in our quad. We'll feel it in our hamstring. We'll feel it in our hip flexor. And we'll feel it in our glute. And again, if you don't have a dumbbell, you can use any number of things. You can use a water bottle. You can even use just standard body weight. So we have 15 seconds. Okay, we're going to go right to switch. Super important for really people of any age, but really as you get older, as you age, that becomes more of a factor, that balance and stability, and certainly strength. You know, one of the common injuries for folks that are aging are falls, because they're not working to strengthen those stabilizer muscles. So great low impact exercise. So we're going to do 40 seconds. We're going to move over to the other leg. seconds. Excellent. We're going to switch. Really feeling in my glutes where I'm really feeling this at. I feel it a lot in the hamstring, but especially in the glute. 10 seconds. Perfect. Okay, set number 2. We're going to move to the next set here. We're going to go right back to the next leg. And some of you are going to have more flexibility than others. Just about everybody will have more flexibility than me. Excellent. So we're switching. I don't know about you guys, but I've already started this way. Yeah, 15 seconds, halfway there. Actually, that's not halfway. All right, we split that halfway, so that was 3 sets, but it's 2 legs, so we'll call that good. Okay, so we're gonna rest up. And one of the things, we're gonna get our water, and one of the things that I talk about every episode is one of the things that gets most overlooked. People don't get enough water in. The Institute of Medicine has a general rule that says a half an ounce to 1 ounce per pound of body weight. So if we're at 150 pounds, we should be anywhere between 75 and 100 ounces of water, 150 ounces of water. So yeah, everyone should be relatively about a gallon of water a day as far as intake. You add in other factors as coffees being a dehydrant, alcohol is a dehydrant, the energy drinks, and we're really looking at this dissipation in water. So what we want to make sure is that we're getting our water in. One of the things I like to teach my clients too is I want them to take in about 36 ounces of water just during their workout alone. So making sure they're staying hydrated that way. Now we're going to move on to the next exercise. We're going to call these suitcase deadlifts. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a dumbbell for this one, and then I'm going to use resistance band on the next one, and then I'll use body weight so we can kind of see how these operate. So what we're going to do, put 40 seconds on the clock. I'll kind of emulate what we're going to do. We're pretty much going to look like we're picking up a suitcase. We're going to come down one-handed, grab the suitcase handle, and we're going to stand up with it. Come down and stand up with it. Now, the piece of this that makes it necessary to discuss is the way we come down with the deadlift. We want to make sure that when we come down, that we're coming down by bringing our booty outward and not bringing our knees past our toes. So we want to keep the majority of the weight on our heel, come down, pick up the suitcase, and then come up on our quad. Okay? So that's how we're going to execute that. So I'm going to put 40 seconds on the clock, and we'll get started on dumbbell suitcase deadlifts. across it. And that's going to be our suitcase handle right there. So we'll get 40 seconds set up here. And we're going. We're going to practice this because we got vacation time coming up. So we're getting our vacation bodies on, and part of getting our vacation bodies on is being able to negotiate your suitcase. So that's where we're starting. 5 seconds to go. Excellent. We'll go 40 seconds. We'll switch for set number 2. Now, if you need it heavier, you need it lighter, you just vary the distance where you place your feet. I got a good weight here. This feels really good. So the nice thing about having this as a mismatch is that we're working one side of our body, compensating with the other side. So we're strengthening one side while we're stretching another side. So we're creating that balance, we're creating that flexibility. Excellent. That finishes up set 2. So I'm going to hang this up, and as promised, I'm going to do it with just body weight. And just coming down, picking it up. Same cadence, 2 down, 1 up. And then on my exercises, I really like to flex my glute at the end, just to get that little bit of extra exercise in there. Basically, same motion, different outcome. So why not get a little booty flex in there while you're getting your leg press in there. Yep, shimmy, shimmy. Yeah, you guys can't see the behind the scenes over here. Chelsea's shimmying, doing her booty exercise back there. Okay, we got. We're gonna switch it out. Finishing up set 3 with 30 seconds left. Doing great, almost there. Okay. So whether you're using the bands, whether you're using the dumbbells, whether you're using the body weight, I'm going to finish up with household items. 30 seconds. Again, we're just using any common household item that we can do. Water bottle is the closest, and I'm getting a terrific workout from there. It's my suitcase, but pretty much is. I love this thing around everywhere. 15 seconds. Okay, we're going to rest before we move into our final exercise. So, hey, I want to take a second And I want to thank a couple of new members that are coming on. Absolutely great people. We got Natalie signed up as a new member. She's going to be starting soon. We got Joelle. She's coming on board later on this week. Brandon started his program on Monday. That guy's going to do absolutely fantastic. And I also want to talk about those of you that subscribe. Todd, thank you so much, especially your comment about the music. Thank you so much for that comment. Glad to have replied to you. Yvonne's starting her program. She subscribed, so she's going to be getting all these videos. Jeff subscribed. Hey man, let's just get started. You just got to get up. You got to get going. We'll get this. We'll get this, my friend. So anyway, whatever you have going on, whatever it is that inspires you to get up and inspires you to do movement, let's talk about it. I want to talk with you about it. If you got a vacation coming up that you want to maybe feel a little bit better for, you have a wedding that's coming up. You're going to be getting married soon, and you want to be that bride in that dress you've always dreamed about. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about that. Okay? Message me. Catch up with me. IM me on Facebook. Whatever you want to do. Let's get together. Let's just have a conversation. I love to talk about people's goals. I love to talk about what people want to be, where people want to be. So let's just have a conversation. Anyway, I'm going to stop having a conversation. I'm going to start getting to work here. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on donkey kicks. Or single leg kickbacks, if you call them. I like donkey kicks. It just is a little bit more sporty. So for this one, I'm going to use the resistance band, the loop resistance band, and then I'm going to show a couple different variations that you could use as well. So on this one, what you want to do, or what I want to do at least, is I want to wrap this around my foot so it doesn't get loose. And then I'm going to hold this end of the band at the level of resistance that I want. I'm going to take this and I'm going to kick it back just like this. This is going to be a hamstring glute exercise. We're just going to kick it back, kick it up and back. I'm going to get this baby right here. 40 seconds. So we're going to get after it. Last exercise, folks. We're going to take this baby home. Coming in nice and tight with my knee and then kicking back out. And this will get your biscuits burning. 15 seconds. Excellent. We'll make a switch. Hey Chelsea, while I'm finishing this one up, can you give me the butterfly band? Thank you. We'll use that one in a second. Okay, 40 seconds. We're kicking back. Now you definitely want to wrap the band around your foot, and I'll tell you why. Because if this thing slips, it's going to leave a mark. And it doesn't matter which gender you are, it's going to leave a mark. So dumb. So stupid. Excellent. Okay, we're going to finish up with that one. So, I am going to use the butterfly band. Now, I don't claim to know it all what comes in a FabFitFun box, nor am I trying to market one. But whatever comes in a FabFitFun box, this is what came, and I wanted it. I don't know if it's makeup, I don't know if it's hair products, I don't know what it is, but I saw it, I was like, oh my god, FabFitFun box, and this is what I want. But this thing is super cool. So, I'm going to put this around my foot here. Put this over here. And I'm going to do it with sure where you get these at. I don't think I've ever really seen this before, but this is a cool tool. Seconds. Excellent. We're going to switch. Boy, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling that in my hamstrings. Now, guys, we do this every Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. If you miss an episode, that's not a problem because these things go right to the archive. So anytime you guys want to get a phenomenal workout in, you just pull it from the archives. Whether you want to work glute and boot, which is just a straight on caboose exercise. Last week we did mirror muscles, which was chest and biceps. The week before that we did the hidden muscles, the back and the triceps, the ones you don't see in the mirror. But each week we bring something different, and feel free to go to the archives and pick up exercise and get going on it. Finishing up set number 2. Fantastic. As promised, we're going to go to body weight exercise. So I'm going to kick this next one back to body weight exercise. So 40 seconds, we're going. Thumbs up. She's one thumbs up, so probably because nobody's chatting out there. Ish. More on the ish side. Okay, we're gonna finish up set 3. Okay, we're gonna finish here. Come right down to the wire. 10 seconds left. All right. Now there we go. We're finished up there. That's Sweat with Brett. Legs for days, or at least 30 minutes. I am sweaty. Great job, everybody. Okay, here's what I want to talk about real quick. We enjoy bringing you guys these videos. I'm telling you, Chelsea and my mission is for movement. We got a movement. Guys, if you like these videos, please click the like button. If you really like these videos, subscribe. Hit the bell. The bell will ding you to let you know. But what that's going to do is that's going to allow more people the visibility to see this. We're going to come up higher on YouTube so more people can see these videos. It'll come up organically for them so that we can inspire more and more movement. That's really what we want to do. We just want to get people moving. We just want to empower people. We want to educate people, and we want to inspire people. So that's where we're at. That sums up Wednesday, 7 p.m. Sweat for Brett. If you didn't get this on live, you can certainly get this in the archives. Folks, we'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us. So more people can see these videos. It'll come up organically for them so that we can inspire more and more movement. That's really what we want to do. We just want to get people moving. We just want to empower people. We want to educate people, and we want to inspire people. So that's where we're at. That sums up Wednesday, 7 p.m. Sweat for Brett. If If you didn't get this on live, you can certainly get this in the archives. Folks, we'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us.